free to play solo Mo guide. So what you need is, first of all, you need magic. So for this you need full mystic. Okay, you want chaotic, not chaotic, gravite staff or gravite wand or a mystic wand. Okay, I'm not sure if there's a mystic staff, there might be, but the staff is the best. It has the highest DPS. Second would be the gravite wand, and then third would be the mystic wand with the mystic book or I don't know which one it has. So first of all, you want to have all your abilities set, which is press F4. Give me a sec. There we go. F4. And then what you have is you have to get your basic ability set. If you use a wand, it will be this concentrated blast. If you use a staff, it will be this sonic wave. Also, you might want, if you don't want to buy the wand, you can get the nature staff. That's 818 accuracy, but your best bet is still aiming for mystic or for gravite, which is highest. What you need is you want to do earth spells. If you want to do, you could do fire spells, but I found earth spells are fine. They're pretty cheap. They're much cheaper than the actual fire spells because fire runes are so expensive right now. And you want the best food that you can afford. You can. I'm doing lobsters because I just have so many lobsters. You could do swordfish. You could do pizza, meat pies. It's up to you. Whatever it's more convenient for you. Because overall it's not that far away from the bank. And what you want to do is this is Fatador Bank, and we're going to the routes down here, and we crawl down. You can select your entrance requirements, max player, minimum combat, protection, start. Alright, now here's gonna be a layout. The layout of this is 5 different rooms. Within the small pass here, there's a little small moles that spawn. This is a giant mole. It's not aggressive, which means you have time. Um, what happens is every single time this mole loses around 15 to 18k of its health, it switches to another room. First room, it starts in the middle. Second, third, fourth room, it might be any of these in any order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It could be in any order. Last room, it always goes here. Okay? So I'm just gonna run through with it as how I will do it. What you need for sure is you need Dragon Breath and you need the chain is to kill the small moles that might respawn when he calls for help. What that does is that lowers the damage that you do. It increases its defense, so it lowers your accuracy and damage. So that's why you want to have it. You also want to have freedom and you want to have anticipation. I'll tell you when to use it later, but you'll need it because if you don't have it, you can have a lot of damage and waste a lot of food and waste a lot of time banking. Alright? So I'm gonna run through it first of all. So you want to start, get your adrenaline up as you try to kill it. Shouldn't be that difficult right now. Now as you can see, look, it lost 18,000 of its health. You saw that it barrels here, which means that it's going to go to this room. Sometimes it's not very obvious, and you might have to try a few rooms. You see these, what you want to do is you want to do B, which use the chain, and Dragon Breath, which kills. You want to kill those as fast as possible. In this room, he can do the tremor, and when you see the tremor, you gotta move, okay? As in tremor, you see these little rocks here? That's what you don't want. You want to avoid that. So you want to use this Dragon Breath again to kill as much as you can. Alright. Now, these moles are still alive right now, which is really getting annoying. That's why it's taking so less damage usually. Usually I don't do this much damage. See, yeah, there's these moles that's still alive. So, you want to turn on run. Don't be like me. You gotta turn on run. Afterwards, it goes down. So it could be this room or this room. Because you saw this guy go down. Not this room, it must be this room. Now the most dangerous room is the southeast room here. This is the most dangerous because it has the ability to tremor. Is not just tremor. It's uh it's like a stun ability. So you want to press anticipation here once you do some damage, and when you hear cruming noise above, you run. It hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then you can hit it again. You don't want to get hit by those because it stuns you. That's the flaw with that. If you used up your freedom, it's very dangerous. All right. So for that, I suggest you just dodge the three of those. Now, you saw I went this way. You see the barrows, so you want to go to this room. All right. When it rams, as you can see before the health, you want to move away. If you move away fast enough, you can actually dodge all the damage. You see, I got hit by the damage because of the tremor over here. But you want to try to dodge and anticipate where it moves. So bossing, of course, is always going to require a lot of attention. You can't AFK this because the Mo is one of the most annoying bosses. Alright, of course, with mage equipment, you won't get that much damage, but it's still going to be pretty annoying. So once all the other rooms are used, it has to be this room because every single time when you beat the boss, it has to go through all 5 different rooms. It starts at the first room and it ends at the first room. Alright, guys? Now, the last room is one of the most dangerous, okay? So you gotta be careful on the last room. Now, when it can be stunned, you can stun it. You can either use impact or you can use your threshold ability, which is asphyxiate, whatever it's called. Alright, you gotta be careful here. Now, you might be wondering, why am I not using asphyxiate, whatever it's called. It's because I usually keep it for the end right now because end is one of the most dangerous times. Okay, you want to kill the moles as fast as possible. You see, I dodged it. I only hit by like 2 different damages. Alright, so I suggest you save the stun. You see, now it said it could be stunned, so now you use your 58 right here. It does a ton of damage. Make sure you kill the mole. And then finish it off. Threshold, boom, there we go. So that's basically the guide of how much you're gonna do. If you follow all these rules, you should be able to kill it within, let's say, 3 to 5 minutes. Depends on how lucky you are and how unlucky you are. Because sometimes the mole, it might be very ambiguous on where it goes, and you might think it went to this room and it went to this room, so you might go a huge circle. So what you want to do is you have to have mage because that will be very good. If you're looking at the profit per hour, this time I think I got like a really good deal, and I got an okay deal. You're usually looking around 30k, 30 to 40k per boss kill. If you're killing it around 4 to 5 minutes is more realistic. So if you, let's say, 4 minutes and this is rounds up to 50k, you're looking around 15 times 50, so that's like 550. You minus 5 by 15, so that's roughly like 475k per hour, as long as you have full mystic plus gravite staff or gravite wand. If you use nature wand, you'll hit a lot less damage because of the accuracy, so you might be only able to make 400k. So you're roughly looking at 350 to 550. It depends on how lucky you are. Best drops for this would be the equivalent, because you can't get Dragon 2H. The equivalent of Dragon 2H would be the best drop, and it would drop in all free-to-play items. The best drop I ever got was some Numb Roots and Mo skin, and that was like 60k, right? So, hope this guide helped. See you in the next one, guys. I'll probably do a King Black Dragon guide too, but the King Black Dragon is more of a PVM boss that's for luck based. It's more dangerous because it's in the wilderness, but not as dangerous. So I'll probably see you in that guy, guys. Have a good one.